Hello, and welcome to this short video tutorial on building your Canvas syllabus. Before we get started, let's talk about why it's important to use the Canvas syllabus template in the first place. Like the rest of the Canvas template, the syllabus template is already set up to meet accessibility requirements. For instance, it is formatted so that it can be easily read by screen readers. It is also mobile friendly, so students and you can access it just as well on their phones as on their laptops. Finally, unlike using a PDF, which needs to be re-uploaded every time you make a change to it, the Canvas syllabus is extremely easy to update, as you will see in this tutorial. The syllabus template is a great starting point and can easily be built upon to suit your course's needs. To get started, we will click on the Edit button in the upper right-hand corner, which will open up our rich content editor, and here we can make all the changes we need to the syllabus template. First, enter in your course number and course title. Next, enter in some basic information about the course: the number of units, the class time and location, or if the course is fully online, and the course description. Next, enter in the course prerequisites, if there are any. Anytime you want to check and see the changes you've made, just click Update Syllabus. Then you can click Edit once again to open up the rich content editor. Under Course Materials, enter your course's textbook and other course resources, such as an online resource. If this or another portion of the syllabus is irrelevant for your course, feel free to delete this part. Under Technical Requirements, if you have any specific requirements for your course, you can add them here. We recommend supplying information about supported browsers in Canvas, which has been provided for you here. If your program uses outcomes, Learning Outcomes is a section for you to provide a few specific, measurable statements about what your students will be able to do at the end of the course. You can use the prompts as examples for your outcomes. Under Course Policies, your students, when they access the syllabus, will find information about the grading scale as well as what-if grades, a tool that lets them see how they will do in the course if they score certain grades on assignments. The template is populated with a standard grade scale. If your course uses a different grading scale, you can modify this table to reflect your scale. You can add information about late submissions under the grading scale, as well as any other policies specific to your course that you may have. Below Course Policies is the University Policies section, which contains information about academic integrity, accommodations for students with disabilities, resources for students, and Title IX, so that you do not need to add this information yourself. Below, you will find a short piece about information about modules, which describes how modules sort content in Canvas. Make sure to review this section and make any changes if necessary. At the very bottom of the syllabus, you will find your course summary, the last piece of your syllabus. The course summary is dynamic and is populated by anything with a due date. In order for this to be effective for your students, you should set up due dates for these assignments, so they will not only show up with deadlines under your course summary, but they will also show up in your student's calendar and in the to-do section of their course page. That's all it takes to set up your syllabus in Canvas.